Hello, my fellow Miramar residents. My name is Vice Mayor Alexandra P. Davis. It's a pleasure to represent you here in this great city. Since returning to public office in March of this year, I've endeavored to listen to your concerns and respond to them timely, all the while fulfilling many of my campaign promises. Speaking of campaign promises, in March 27th of this year, I proposed and passed legislation to have a body-worn camera program for the Miramar Police Department. This program will benefit both the officers and the public by ensuring transparency and accountability for all. I'm very proud of this accomplishment as we now join many other cities throughout this great country in making sure that our residents, visitors, and our police officers are safer. As a city, worked with my colleagues on the Commission, we have made many strides in almost every area of governance, but there's much more work to be done, especially in the area of affordable housing. To this end, we have partnered with Habitat for Humanity, as well as various other developers throughout the city in an attempt to make a dent in the affordable housing crisis. In an effort to continue to keep taxes and fees low, we have been actively seeking out new revenue streams and have embarked on and approved billboards to be placed in various locations throughout the city close to highways that will bring in significant revenues to the city. This, along with bus bench advertising as well as bus advertising, is a step in the right direction. Since coming into office earlier this year, I am pleased to have championed a resolution to make sure that we have dedicated funding for art in public places. The fund will be set up with contributions from developers to ensure that public art is created and made accessible to all. I'm currently working with staff to create a tree trimming and pruning grant program for our residents throughout this city. The criteria for the program and how to apply will be forthcoming. My colleagues and I recently agreed to a resolution for the naming of the netball courts at the Anson Sports Complex after a tireless advocate for netball, Grace Bailey, who passed on recently. I feel that for those who give so much to the city, it is the least we can do to recognize their efforts and to continue their lasting legacy. In May of this year, the city welcomed the Reggae Girls on their way to the World Cup in France, being the first Caribbean nation to qualify for the Women's World Cup. During this time, I hosted a sports summit and we signed a memorandum of understanding with the Jamaica Football Federation and other organizations in the hope of attracting world-class sporting activities to our city. Partnering with these organizations and others, I believe that we will continue to be a world-class destination for sports. As we head into the new budget year, we are pleased to announce that we have not raised our millage rate or the fire service fee. Instead, we have opted to work within our means, all while still looking for new sources of revenue. Some of the projects that I've requested in this new budget include park improvements to Monarch Lakes Park, as well as Harbor Lakes Park and Shirley Branca Park. Additionally, we will bring on stream a skate park. I've also requested resurfacing of many parts of Monarch Lakes Boulevard, among other capital improvements. In closing, we continue to agree with our Bahamian brothers and sisters and offer our support as they rebuild. We have been spared to date any direct hits this hurricane season, and for that, we are truly thankful. Let's continue to be our brother's keeper and take care of each other as I continue to put Miramar and its interests first.